So good day everyone. So my name is Ramil Marishusa from College of Teacher Education, Axis Campus, Sultan Kudarat State University, Philippines. So my title of the study is all about nonverbal IQ and academic aptitude of Filipino IP learners. So these are my abstract. So the study investigate the cognitive profiles, educational progressions, and tertiary academic readiness of indigenous people learners in comparison to non-IP cohort in Esperanza, Sultan Kudarat, Mindanao. Utilizing a descriptive inferential research design, the study analyzed the psychometric tracking isolated communities near the Ogis and Mariwar peaks. So descriptive data from 153 basic education students reveal a pronounced performance gap. IP learners exhibit an overall mean IQ of 1.43 with a very low average, whereas non-IP learners achieve an overall mean of 2.8 average. So inferential analysis using a paired sample t-test demonstrate that the cognitive progression for IP learners transitioning from elementary to secondary education was not statistically significant, and conversely, non-IP learner exhibit a high statistical difference. So across educational phase, with a t-value of negative 4.22 with p less than 0.001. So to evaluate the transition trends into higher education, census data from 305 IP secondary graduates sitting for the Sultan Kudarat State University tertiary placement test, SKSU-TPT, across two successive academic cycles, 2023 to 2024, were examined. The cohort achieved an overall entrance test mean of 62.00, with English competency emerged as the strongest domain, and mathematics demonstrating critical stagnation. To establish predictive validity of early cognitive profiling, linear and exponential regression analysis were executed across 5 core disciplines like English, mathematics, science, Filipino, and social studies. So the central hypothesis was consistent with not supported, with p is less than 0.05. So in there are two subjects where are support with social science and English. So these are not affected with the IQ, okay, nonverbal IQ. So suggesting these subjects are less influenced by the specific nonverbal cognitive traits measure, synthesis, modern aptitude, and psychometric mediation framework. The study conclude that the baseline nonverbal IQ function purely as a distant predictor of scholastic achievements and does not dictate immutable cognitive capacity instead. Okay, so let us look now the general view from the Google notebook. So so this is we call the tapestry of intelligence, reframing cognitive capacity and culture-based education in Mindanao. So an analysis of the Tiduray and Manubudulangan indigenous cultural communities, Sultan Kudarat. So the geographical divide, setting the context, the people, the Tiduray, Manubudulangan youth, the elementary and the secondary youth. So in the environment, historically isolated mountainous topographies, Ogis and Mariwar peaks, lacking stable center-based public school infrastructure. The disadvantage, high poverty rates, low household educational stimuli, severe environmental deprivation. Roughly 60% of the Philippines' indigenous cultural communities originated in Mindanao, facing structural isolation before formal IPED framework arrived. So the baseline disparity, so the cognitive divide matrix between IP learners and the non-IP learners, so both in the Esperanza, Sultan Kudarat, so the Tiduray Manubudulangan, composed of IP learners. So they're 1.43 to 0.8. So from very low average from IP learners to average for non-IP learners. So you can see the progression gap, systematic stagnation. So from elementary uh for IP learners, no significant growth. So but in um IP learner non-IP learners, there's a highly significant shift. Okay, so you can see the graph. So structural insist standard non-contextualized basic schooling is insufficient to spark cumulative cognitive gains for second marginal. So this is now the tertiary bottleneck high stake skill deficit. So English, highly capability, social studies, science, and the bottom line is mathematics. So you can see the top three: science, Filipino, mathematics. The top two, English and social studies. Okay. So the conventional assumption, students very low average innate intelligence is fixed genetically ceiling that directly cause their failure in tertiary academic placement. The regression data proves that this assumption is entirely false. Okay, so this is now the regression disconnect, zero predictive power. So we have the mathematics, science. So synthesis, the distant predictor framework, the environmental bottleneck, the system. So functional output, okay, raw figural intelligence, merely a distal predictor to successful convert lately cognitive capacity into functional literacy. The structural bottleneck of non-relevant schooling must be shattered. Okay, the solution. So the author introduced the concept of ethnophysics and ethnomathematics. Okay? So transitional from standard basic schooling to localized culture-based bridging program within the DepEd IP network. Okay? So you can see the example. So this is Salap. It is a scooping instrument by the Manubo. The IP to scoop a fish in the river. So you can see, so it applied the Bernoulli's equation, Bernoulli's principle. Okay, so the artifacts, so the design, the geometric patterns can be discussed by points, lines, angles, and regular and irregular shapes. So that's how we introduce the ethnomathematics. Okay, from the ethnoscience. So aside from this law in terms of the English and mathematics, in literacy, particularly in the Filipino language, which is also very low. Okay, so there's a need to know the preserving intangible heritage, multilingual literacy, Tiduray urban legends, and Ogis folklore. So Filipino, Tiduray, and Manubudulangan, this is ethnolinguistic. Okay, so multilingual literacy. Okay, translation or urban into structural text validate identity while aggressive closing language have heavy gaps in reading comprehension. This will be translated into storybook for the IP young learners to develop their language, particularly in the Filipino, and translation with their own IP language. So the paradigm shift in IP pedagogy, the old way, the contextualized, the instructional, standardized national DepEd curriculum, is localized IP dictional network, science and math taught by abstract. So science, math, ethnostream, peace trap, weaving symmetry, literacy, monolingual, text-heavy decoding, literacy, trilingual, oral history, translation, outcome, cognitive stagnation, 0 point, out, immediate relevance, functional literacy, structural readiness. So ito yung this is the new way of culture-based of teaching. And forging the future cultural steward, so institutionalized ethnosystem bridging initiative, pre-graduation to eliminate 0 point technical anomalies or evaluate strict schedule, tertiary placement tests, admission weighing for isolated secondary graduates. So the ultimate goal is not merely passing the standardized tests. By implanting critical thinking and adaptive resilience directly into their heritage, we cultivate a resilient IP citizenry capable of upscaling their intelligence while firstly protecting their ancestral identity.